Hi, everyone. This is Kelly Stone with Rising Point Solutions, and I have Rob Denton with Great Mortgage. Since we're not able to meet in person, we are doing a Zoom meeting so that we can kind of share with you some of the experiences that we're going through in this quarantine time, the uncertain times, but the market is changing. And Rob, I just wanted to kind of get some feedback from you on really what you're seeing with people and their houses and clearly working from home if you hear the children in the background.
Timing was perfect on that one, yeah.
Perfect timing.
Yeah. Well, there have been obviously a lot of changes in the world over the last, 2 or 3 weeks.
Definitely.
And the housing market and the rates have all responded, you know, accordingly with the, somewhat chaos that we're seeing outside here. Um, just a little bit about me. I'm a loan officer. I've been a loan officer for about 8 years now, and I'm also a real estate agent. I've been doing that about 3. So I kind of see the real estate business from both sides, the financing side as well as the side of the actual purchasing and selling of the house themselves. And a couple of weeks ago, we saw a rate drop like we've never seen in the industry ever that I've seen. I mean, the rates literally fell off the table low because of all the volatility going on in the stock market. And a bunch of loan officers like myself went ahead and we called up our old pipelines and we were able to refinance a lot of people as long as we got those interest rates locked in, because guess what happened? With the flooding of all these new mortgage applications, the rates then went up because all of these lenders said, wait a minute, we can't handle the business that you're sending us. We have to stop the flow.
Mhm.
And this created a sort of paradox to where, I laughingly call this Stranger Things, because we're living in the upside down. What used to mean, when 2 plus 2 used to equal 4, 2 plus 2 now equals banana. Nobody knows what's going on. Like, we are all looking at each other like shoulder shrug. We're not sure what's going on. We used to see a dip in the market. We would see a dip in the bond, the 10-year treasury bond yield, and then that would cause a dip in the interest rates. That's not happening right now. Everything that we used to know about interest rates themselves and how the markets have, affected them, it's not necessarily true right now. So we're all kind of at a loss. The one of the owners of my company been in the business 25 plus years, and I was on the phone with him the other day. He's never seen anything like this.
Yeah.
So we're definitely in uncharted territory financing wise.
Hmm.
Now, with all that being said, I want to remind people that please don't let this discourage you from either buying or refinancing. It's still a great time to buy a house. I think it's a better time to buy a house now than ever, because do me a favor and go and take a look at your 401k and tell me what it looks like. Mine's down 25%.
Yeah.
I looked at my 401k at the end of February and I was like, oh, okay. And I look at it now and there's some different numbers there.
Yeah. You don't want to look at it right now, right?
Well, I'm just hoping that it's going to recover
Mhm.
to climb back to what it was. But I have a lot more. Let me put it to you like this: I have a lot more faith in my property than I do in my 401k account. I know my property is going to have 4 walls and allow me to live inside of it. I don't know what my 401k is going to bring me.
Right.
So I still think that the American public should feel very confident about the housing market, because it's not only the largest investment you ever make in your life, but it's where you raise your kids and it's where you hang your head at night. So
Mhm.
it's it's two of the biggest it checks two of the biggest boxes that we have as human beings.
Yeah.
So, keep the faith with the market, with the housing market, because it's still there.
Yeah. Well, good. Thank you for sharing.
Sure thing.
And for the people that are struggling and worried about their bills, let's say, for example, they do already have a mortgage and they're concerned. I know the thing that I'm recommending that all clients do is reach out to your mortgage company now before things get bad, before you miss a payment. You
Yes.
don't want to wait on this, because if you do, then the mortgage company is going to say, well, how did we know? We're already reporting you late to the credit bureaus. Stay on top of it. Um,
Perfect. Yeah.
would you suggest a refinance for people that are worried about making payments? Let's say they still do have an income, but they're
Mhm.
worried about making payments. Like they don't know what's going to be coming. What would you suggest?
Well, as far as refinancing, there has to be a tangible benefit to you as the consumer and as the borrower in order to refinance you. So if you're at 3.25 on a 30-year fixed conventional interest rate right now, and you want to refinance, my first question is going to be why?
Yeah.
What are you trying to do? Do you want to go down to a 15-year? Do you want to take cash out of the house? Like what's the purpose of you refinancing? If you want to refinance just to do it, and if there's no tangible benefit to you, then it won't happen. Then not the mortgage companies won't allow you to do it. And myself, I wouldn't do it even if I could,
Right.
because I always want people to be left better than I found them when it comes to real estate or mortgages, because that's how business grows.
The right thing
Quite
to do.
honestly. Sure, exactly. I want to see them in situation A, and I want to get them and put them in a situation A plus.
Okay.
That's the goal. And if you're just looking to refinance for something to do, it's not going to make sense. Now, I do think that the rates are going to come back down a little bit because, again, that influx of business that we pushed into the mortgage companies, into all these wholesale lenders, they're starting to be able to like come out from it, and they're starting to process these things and get them closed.
Yeah.
When it comes to closing, I think that the way that we close real estate transactions and mortgage transactions are going to totally change. Um, I have a closing coming up this Wednesday at a title company not too far from my home office, which is nice. But I already got word from the title company. They don't want me there.
Yeah.
They
Don't
want
go.
me, yeah, they want me accessible. So I'm going to probably have the attorney get on the phone with me and put me on speaker and set me down in the middle of the table like
Or
that.
you could Zoom.
Yeah, we could do a Zoom meeting also. But if they have any questions, I want to be there to answer questions and guide people through whatever needs to be done. But physically, they don't want me there.
Yeah.
So, which makes sense in the day and time that we're living in right now. So, um, a lot of this is kind of learn as we go.
Yeah.
We're figuring this out, kind of on a as needed basis. Um, to double up on what you said, Kelly, I absolutely agree. If you think that you're going to have trouble making a mortgage payment, now is the best time ever to get a grace period.
Yes.
You know, hey, it's a really good excuse that the government won't let you go to your job.
Yeah.
There's no
Exactly.
better excuse ever.
Yeah.
But be proactive, not reactive. You have to
Yes.
call them, let them know, and you will.
The joys of working from home.
We got a fan. um, but no, call them up. I'm sure that they will understand. Explain your situation. Explain that you haven't received a paycheck in 2 weeks, whatever the case is. And but don't wait for them to contact you
Right.
because then it might be too late.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for your time, Rob. I am going to check on the wild ones
There
out
you
there.
go.
And
Assistance.
yeah, this is, again, Rob Denton with Great Mortgage. I'm Kelly Stone with Rising Point Solutions. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave us a comment. Share the video. Make sure that you are educating your friends and family. And we hope to hear from you soon. So have a great day, everyone.